Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to paint a marbling background like this. Okay, something that I've tried before. So we will need a dark blue like an indigo and black. I don't have black in Shimmick Horodum Aquarel, so I have this black. And I'm going to try a little bit of Fintech Pearl color. Yeah, and in between I might be getting some light blue from my palette here. Yeah, so let's try this. I'm taking a Fabino 100% cotton paper, and okay, let me move this away. Okay, just give me some time. I need this a background. I didn't want my piece to get dirty. So first of all, you just alright, the brushes I'll be using will be Princeton Neptune 1-inch wash. Okay, this is Princeton Velvetouch over mop. This one can go with or without, but it's a lot easier to do with this. And I'm using another one, is Neptune round 8, and I may or may not use this Princeton Neptune round 2. So let's get started. As usual, I have 2 glasses of water, and I'll be wetting it, give it a background, the whole piece of paper. I'm just working on a very small piece, A5. Okay, just water first. Okay, and right, I mentioned about probably having a light blue, a very light blue will do. So okay, it depends on what colors you like your marble to be like. So I just want to have a very light blue, or maybe some part I like to have a bit of darker blue, and I can also have a bit of grayish. So the good thing about marbling is that you don't really need to make it even. It can be uneven, your background, but as long as it is wet, you see, as long as it is wet like this. Okay, I'm getting the paint from here like this. So as long as it is wet, I can just create this, right? And if you have a mop brush like this, you can just blend it. I sweep off the brush, the harsh brush mark with the mop brush. Okay, alright, because I didn't tip anything. So, and now, okay, just hold it this way. And now I'm going to get my indigo and just apply some paint. Because it is wet, it will bleed. Okay, if you want a bold background like this, you can add more depending on the blue that you want. I'm selecting a darker blue. And okay, just now I mentioned that if you have a mop brush, you can actually mop it. But if you don't have, it's perfectly okay, because I have run a art jam class, and that time I didn't recommend this, but it's perfectly fine. Yep, you still can actually just use this brush to just blend it. But because this brush is squarish, it's a flat brush, so you probably will still get a little bit of mark. And then the next thing, okay, I'm going to create this second layer first. So, but you have to check, because sometimes your paper will get dry up quite easily. Especially right now I have the spotlight on, so it get dry quite easily. I'm going to sweep it again to let it be a bit wet. And yeah, okay, something like that is okay. Don't worry about this. If I want it to spread even more, I add more water. I add more water to this and I let it spread. Okay. To make it easier, I just use a mop brush to mop. Okay, again, I must emphasize that you don't really need to get this, because right now it's a bit difficult to get your supply that easily. So you may get frustrated if you want to work on something and then you don't have the brush, but it will be good if you can get the brush. So let me see. I think I will create a few more of this background first. So back to getting indigo. And okay, I feel that this part is wet, is dry. Yeah, actually it's dry already, so I'm going to wet it a little bit again. Yeah, I'm doing this class because I'm working on this video because some of my students actually request for that. Yeah, so I thought, why not? I will just do a class since everybody is going to be at home quite a lot. So you can try this out in different colors. So mine is indigo and black. You can try out. The last time my student tried out in pink. Yeah, or brown. You can try out in brown also. So you see that I keep layering it. Yeah. Going over, you can create something like this. Yeah, some people like lighter color, so you can actually work on that. Yeah, I'm just continue with the lines. I just soften the background a little bit. Soften, and it get dry up quite fast. It get dry up very fast. I'm going to use a little bit black. Oh yeah, I mentioned that I would like to use a bit of this pearl metallic. I haven't tried that before. I'm just going to give a try to it. It just looks a little bit black only. I feel that yeah, I can just mop it off quite easily. Lightly. Oh, I realized that I didn't use the number 2 because I think this is working quite well for me, and I don't need the small details. I don't really need the small details. Oops. Shaking. Is it looking like marbling? Let's see some of this. This is the blue one. I need a bit more background again. Yeah, if it dry up, you just add on, and then okay. What I did was that I get a light wash and then I add on to let it bleed. I'm not really worried because as far as marbling is concerned, it's not very even. So yeah, you can tap on at any place you want it to look. But I feel that probably about 2 colors to 3 colors looks quite nice. I'm just adding on another blue because I feel that mine is just 2 colors, so I'm add on. And I'm using my mop brush to just give it a very subtle, soft background. These pieces are done without the mop brush. I just let it bleed. Okay, so it's very possible for this, yeah, without the mop brush. I did this earlier on. So I hope you will practice on this. It's very fun actually. You can work on the A4 size. I'm just working on a very small piece. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Yep. Do practice on this. Bye.